Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Are you struggling to stay upbeat and positive during this time of crisis? I know many of us are struggling out there. In today's episode, I'm going to tell you how to stay positive, healthy, and safe with your family during this COVID-19 pandemic, I should say. Stay tuned. Hey there, my friend. Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, the power of possibility, passion, and purpose, and living with family members in a confined space for a long period of time. And you're regularly bombarded with this information, this drama about a pandemic that just can be really frustrating. It can be overwhelming. It can create boredom, anxiety, worry, and panic. I think a lot of us are feeling that, and it may also lead to feelings of depression, fear, and really can create physical changes like congestion and insomnia, and you just get that panic feeling in your chest and in your gut. And while these are normal reactions to stressful situations for families, especially with families with children, spending more time together, it can really be. You can effectively use your time to increase the opportunities for, especially for parents to communicate with your children. And getting through this, it's a challenge for all of us, right? And so to get through this outbreak, families have to remain the essential source of support by helping everybody in your family feel safe, peace of mind, to be healthy, to protect yourself, and get. Hopefully, some of these things that I share with you today will be able to provide you with some ways to stay positive. And also, these aren't all things for just family. I also want you to take care of yourself, because I find it's kind of like when they say put the oxygen mask on yourself first before assisting others. If you're depleting your own self, it makes your value to others can be a struggle. So if you do some things for yourself to put your mindset right, to put your body right, to get through this, you'll be even more of an asset for your family and for those around you. Now, if you don't have a family, then you're going to benefit from these anyway. So I think establishing daily routines, I'm talking to a lot of people and getting into it, like, what are they calling it? A new normal? Establishing a daily routine that promotes bonding between family members can be really essential. That can be arranging activities each day that require all the family members to participate, and not just have people isolated all around the house. That can maintain a harmonious family atmosphere. That's paramount for families to feel emotionally safe and connected. And, those long periods of stress hopefully will ease up over time, because this is really a time that we can connect. And I think consistent communication between family members is one way to reduce that stress, especially during the situation we've got going now. And that can be parents that can help their young children understand this thing that we're going through, this pandemic, whatever you want to call it, by playing games or doing storytelling or role playing or other artistic things. For instance, maybe it's drawing pictures of how you're conquering the virus and beating it, and maybe you're the superhero, those sort of things, and what things you're doing to combat that, the evil villain of the coronavirus. I don't know, just making up some things here. Maybe it's just role playing on helping kids understand why staying at home is a powerful way. It's not like you're hiding, but it's a powerful way that you're helping defeat the virus by protecting others, and not contributing to the spread. So it's important for those things to contribute to an optimistic attitude and confidence and overcoming challenges and the difficulties of what our future may hold. So that can be accomplished through playing games. So that can be an effective way. Encouraging your child to participate by creating opportunities for them to participate in the household projects or household chores or whatever you want to call it. Now I'm sure that I'm thinking of me as a kid. That would have been kind of like, oh my gosh, it seems like we're gonna have to clean the basement again. But there can be some healthy discussions that happen around those different activities. And I think when a family can have daily routines where there's some house rules, planning your own activities, manage time, doing some fun activities. I've got families that I know that they do like theme nights where, one time it's like a superhero night, another one's your favorite rock star or favorite musician or your favorite band, whatever it is, and they're doing the themes around their dinners and stuff like that. That's involving the whole family and games and activities. So there's some really fun things that you can do, and so I think that's a great way that helps kids, children get a sense of some control. It helps create more balance in your confinement, in your environment. You probably can get outside in the yard and things like that. But I do know that, when kids people get out there, they want to see their neighbors, see their friends. So it's healthy to have those discussions. And for your personal strength and mindset and calming your stress levels, doing those things are very, very smart to do. So that's staying positive and optimistic during a time of crisis. It can be challenging, but it's critical for your mental well-being and your immune system too, right? People, they even say, people that have a positive outlook tend to, I don't know. They just, some people that have that positive outlook, they could still struggle during these times, but somehow it kind of gives you a little bit of leverage, I guess, for making it through. So I understand that, and remaining optimistic in the face of the social distancing and the isolation and the constant news. I mean, just feel, when you're hearing the news and you turn that on, just notice how your body just starts to get tensed up, and anxiety, and the brain, it feeds on drama. It wants to hear more and more and more, but just notice how your body tenses up, or it just creates this potential what ifs for the future, and maybe there's possibly loss of income that's happened, and the uncertainty and the gripping fear. That's why you have to have conscious effort and continuous mindfulness when it comes to these things. And some of these other tips I'm going to share with you, they can easily be dismissed as woo-woo or whatever it is, and some people are skeptical about. But I'm going to tell you what. If you don't do it, you won't know the benefits of it. And being vigilant with our mood, especially in our pandemic environment, that should be a priority for all of us. Remaining calm and constructive, that can help us navigate through the difficulties, and help us find new paths and new ways of doing things and potentially creative ways of doing things that we maybe didn't consider prior to what we've had going on. You see stories out there of people making the most of things, and that's the mindset I'm at right now. It's, how can I take the situation that I'm in now and make it productive? Maybe it's focusing on me. Maybe it's getting in some good reading time of things that I hadn't done, or if I purchased some courses in the past and just never took the time to dig in there because I didn't have the time. Now I do and can do that. So here's some things that you can do to improve your positive outlook for yourself. One is to practice gratefulness. Even when life seems bleak, there's always something that we can be grateful for. I use the little 5-minute journal. It's actually called a 5-minute journal. And I write down 3 different things each day that I'm grateful for. That can have a significant impact. Starting the day with a positive routine. As a matter of fact, I end this podcast, I tell people to go and download my morning success habits. You can get it at morningsuccesshabits.com. It's a powerful way where you can just customize a routine that starts your day in a positive growth and a positive active mindset, instead of waking up and being reactive to social media and the news. So a lot of people, they grab for the phone, they turn on the TV and things like that. These are some things that you can do in a very short time that can start your day with positivity and mindset and things that focus on you. So that's really helpful. Slowing down, not rushing things, not jumping to conclusions. A lot of times we get the news and then we make some assumptions of what we're hearing, but or even on social media, right? But just slowing down and taking the time to, really process what it is and paying attention to how you're responding to it and practicing some of the things that I'm doing in here. If you've got the time now to do it, so if you want to focus on positivity, put these things into action. Another one is to relax your body. Check in on your muscles regularly. I know I try to catch up on the news, maybe spend 30 minutes, an hour each day to catch a little bit on the news. And I notice my body just tenses up. So checking in with your muscles regularly. I've got a little tension tamer exercise that I go through with shrugging my shoulders up and down and opening my jaw as far as I can and sticking my tongue out as far as I can and doing a couple reps of that, bouncing my eyebrows up and down, doing some shoulder rolls or neck rolls, I should say, opening my arms up wide and doing a wide chest thing that kind of like what you would do with a yawn. Those things can be really relaxing to the body because we hold a lot of tension in our upper body and we don't even know it. Exercise. I was going to go there. A lot of people are grabbing, they're going out there. There is a free trial that you can do for Beachbody On Demand, and I have seen so many people posting about their on-demand workouts. There's a lot of gyms out there that are streaming their workouts for their members. There's people doing the bike with the Peloton stuff. There's a lot of at-home things that you can do to get some good exercise done. It should be part of your daily routine. I'm running a group right now, and that's what we're doing. It's like while we're in our cocoon here, we want to come out at the end of this like a butterfly. We're going to make the most of this. So all of us we decided to do a little 6-week program. Everybody's doing kind of a different program, but it's all for 6 weeks that we're going to do this. And we're going to show up each day and support each other. But by the end, we're going to be ready for summer. Another one is to create a digital community. Just because we're all at home doesn't mean we can't do things. I'm a big fan of using Zoom, and we're doing like a Zoom happy hour. Some people are doing different things with different Zoom chats, or some people are even doing virtual workouts that way. So, or gratitude. Some people I know that have been doing Bible studies. So there's a lot of things that you can do with virtual communities that way. So definitely do that. Here's another tip is to practice deep breathing. I mean, this is where you're breathing in through the nose and filling in your stomach, going right down into the, what do they call it, diaphragmic or something like that breathing, where you're really getting deep belly breathing is what it is. And I usually go inhale like 4 to a count of 4, hold it for a count of 7, and then breathe out to a count of 8. I do like 3 rounds of that. It's amazing how that can impact and make you just feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more focused, a little bit more able to handle what's going on out there. If you can, incorporate humor and laughter throughout your day. It might be just watching some YouTube videos or putting on a comedy, or it might be, doing a play or a skit with your family. Some sort of way to bring humor in there. Laughter can be really, really great medicine. And, my last tip here is just to have faith. Faith in humanity, faith in science, faith in technology, faith in your healthcare heroes, in collaboration, in the good of people, in our resilience to persevere and to overcome this really crazy, wild ride that we are on, to have faith in our future, and just to know that we're always, to have faith in yourself, to grow and develop, and to know that you are going to develop some skills over the next few months that you can apply for the rest of your life, and to have more empathy, and just to provide a better life for ourselves, and take care and be healthy, something that's permanent. Believe in yourself and your capacity to love and do hard things and to figure things out. That's all I have for this week. And if you would like more ways, like I said, to put yourself first, then grab yourself that free copy of my Success Habits Master List. It's got those routines, rituals, tips, strategies to move you from feeling chaotic and overwhelmed to feeling grateful, healthy, happy, positive, focused, and fulfilled. Absolutely free. You can find it at morningsuccesshabits.com. Once again, that's morningsuccesshabits.com. That's all I have this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. And please share, subscribe, leave an honest rating and review in your podcast app. That would absolutely rock. I really, really appreciate you. You absolutely rock, my friend. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.